I'm good, in.
Right, we're back. Quick intermission. We are live in here for Natasha Jonas, Ivana Habazin live watch along. Mr. Liam Tully has joined us for this one. Good to see Liam. Been a big night so far. Few upsets. Well, quite a few upsets actually. Yeah. Two in a row in the co-main events that we've just watched.
What have I missed, lads? I've been working since 10, so I've not seen anything. To be fair, I've only seen little bits that you boys have posted.
Mental. It's been absolutely great. It's been a good night, hasn't it, so far? There's been
mate. Yeah, most definitely.
Beats, Stephen McKenna, fairly convincingly.
Yeah, I've literally just seen that. I saw the scorecards for Chev and I saw the result from the McKenna Cup, the fight. So
it's been some
good night. I am on my phone, so if I cut out, that's why, lads. My laptop's decided to pack in, so
that's all right. Maxie Hughes 10-0, Gary Cully.
Really?
Yeah. Wasn't even close, mate. Beat shit out of him.
I can't wait to go back and watch that one then.
The cut. He gets a cut.
I look forward to watching that one because
he's got a cut across his eyebrow like the Amanda Serrano cut.
It's exactly the same as that.
There.
Did he come close to getting stopped or did they just let it go?
Yeah, he hurt him a few times.
Yeah, he could have stopped him, but not the cut. They just let it go because it was there.
Just let him go.
So it wasn't bleeding directly.
Yes, Luca. Crazy, mate. We'll cover that on Tuesday on No Punches Pulled. Yeah, insane. I'm absolutely gutted, though, first of all. What a horrible day it was yesterday.
What a 12 hours. It seemed as soon as we came off our live last night covering the huge boxing card, it all went downhill, didn't it?
Oh, it was just shocking. We lost Inoue on Christmas Eve. We lost McCann and McGrail. We lost Opataya Sin Cara.
Forget them. We've got fighting on now, boys.
On the way, lads.
Here we go.
Natasha
Jonas and some interesting multicoloured shorts.
Phonetic pace, they're off and running.
Yeah. Ugh. Lauren Price stopped Mateus in 3 rounds. It was an absolute mismatch.
Yeah,
I've seen that stoppage. I've seen that stoppage.
Awful.
She, I don't know how she got in the ring.
Sanctioned.
Yeah.
Sanctioned, let alone ranked. How'd she get sanctioned, mate? She looked like an amateur at stages in that fight. It was awful.
Lauren Price finally started to transfer over to professional ranks then with her style. Shown it 2 fights in a row now, has she?
Me and Sam were just talking about how light she punched as she knocked the girl down.
yeah. Perfectly on cue.
It's a shame she don't sit down on the shots and have a little bit more power.
Yeah. What's your clock on, boys?
We were advising her on how to do
42, 41, 40.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
I mean, this round is flying by. First fight I've seen tonight, I'm already into the final 30 seconds of it. Just shows these female title fights go by in a blink of an eye, which is why they can be fought at a higher pace.
Yeah.
2-minute rounds, etc.
Could be a night for the upsets.
Yeah, it has. Yeah, like I say, I've literally seen results. I'm going to go back through and watch everything properly tomorrow, ready for a review on Monday or whenever we do it. But yeah, it's been a night of upsets, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Well, that was a good right hand from Habzina there on Tasha as they came in. Probably the best punch of the round was landed by the WBC champion in the last 15 seconds there. It's just a glancing hook on the way in, but Tasha definitely felt it. Stopped her in her tracks.
I think Tasha got the better of the earlier part of the round, though. I'm not sure. It depends what do you go for moments or I'm not sure how the look at that. It could go either way,
That was a round of nothingness, really. Tasha's jab caught my eye, and then that little glancing hook. That's all really in that. But again, 2 minutes means a faster pace. But if there's not a lot happening, it really sticks out.
Moments like that can steal the round, can't they?
Yeah, exactly.
Not for me, though. I think it's a 10-7, if I'm honest.
Love it.
Mr. Joe Gallagher from the corners on this screen there, live and direct.
Yeah, live from Liverpool.
So I couldn't resist that one. Sorry, mate. Are they using a different arena in Monaco as well? Just from having a quick look, it looks.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
Different one. Fine.
Looks a decent size, to be fair. Looks
like they're in the actual casino rather than the Prince's ballroom or whatever it used to be.
Yeah, no, it's in. I can't remember what the actual. Yeah, but they said earlier in the week that it's been changed.
Looks the best assessing. Doesn't look so much like it's in the Prince's Palace as it has done before.
I don't like the way Tasha's leaning in for that left. If an opponent.
Yeah, you're right, Luca. Yeah, that's the only thing that stops it.
Yeah, that mate. We were looking at 10-4 until I remembered Joe were doing corner.
Sorry to cut you off, mate. Again, Habzina with that hook when Tasha's ducking in with her head. It's dangerous, that right hook. She's got it twice now.
When she throws the left as well, she ducks right down. She'll get caught again with that hook.
Two of those, she's had the better moments again in the first minute, but that hook again sticks out to me the way it's been thrown.
It's toying with me emotionally, mate. It's mentally torturing me, that. I'm going.
All jokes aside, this fight was going to be a lot harder on paper than that Lauren Price fight earlier. We all knew that anyway.
Yeah, of course it was. It's a WBC World Champion.
Unification. Good stuff as always, Luca.
I mean, Tasha, for saying she wanted another fight after being out of the ring since January before she took on Lauren Price, she's not picked a gimme. Actually, she's picked a legitimate world champion to give her another belt, and it says everything about her attitude. I mean, Lauren Price can't help her opponent. She will fight who she's told to fight. She doesn't have the pulling power yet to probably make too many demands, does she?
No, absolutely not. I know, Pat, like I was just saying, Liam, before you come on, the MJ fight's not far from starting. I cannot believe that Boxer and Matchroom haven't worked out a way to not clash the main event.
They were too busy discussing Ben and Eubank.
It's not like they haven't met with each other in the last week. Should be Mayer tonight. I thought Mayer won that fight as well, Luca. Very close, but I thought Michaela Mayer won that fight. Sorry, Jay.
I had Jonas by stoppage, if I'm honest. Same fight.
I've had too long a day to take you seriously. I'm just going to
say Jay stopped it in the first
fight. Yeah, she lost that fight. She lost that fight.
Thunderstruck in Monaco. Bit of AC/DC on the go, Pat.
It's probably the first time that Tasha moving up to 147 is shown, if that makes sense, because Michaela Mayer bullied her at times. The size difference and the weight difference. It's the first time we've seen it. You got to remember, Tasha is probably fighting 12 pounds above where she'd been most comfortable. She's doing this because this is where the opportunities
came. The weight's the same, but she's a smaller lady, smaller frame.
But she weighed in again yesterday with a full top and tracksuit bottoms on. You don't see that very often at all. That shows she's bringing herself up to it. So this is probably more of an even match in terms of the size than the Michaela Mayer fight was. Remember, Michaela Mayer, she's gone up to 147. She's gone up to 154 before, and held an interim title there. So she's naturally a bigger lady.
It's Tasha's power that stands her instead in the higher divisions. I think if she didn't hit as hard,
good. Sorry, as you said that, a good left hand from Tasha. Just as soon as you said that, mate. The peach.
That's what gets her through being, a disadvantage in terms of natural size.
Yeah, and I think the power across 2-minute rounds as well makes a difference for Tasha, because if she gets someone buzzed, she then gets them finished pretty quickly. They don't have time to recover like they may do with a 3-minute round. So look, competitive fight as we're into the third. Tasha's starting to let her hands go a bit more, isn't she? She's looking more comfortable in there. But she is exposed. That left hook from Habazin is there all night long for her. Tasha looks exposed to that, the way she's coming in down low, doesn't she?
And when she's throwing the body shot, she's leaving her hands down and she's just coming in with her chin exposed. So I think if her opponent takes a step back and counters her with a hook, she's walking onto it as well.
Yeah, it's interesting. Tasha is leaving maybe more holes in her defense than we've seen in the past.
Yeah.
A lack of respect for the power coming back, potentially, because we can say what we like about Joe Gallagher, but he studies, doesn't he? He does study opponents. Oh, big right hand from Natasha Jonas there.
Well,
Habazin is holding on here in the final 30 seconds of the third round.
Studies and, possibly. I mean, he watches videos and looks at pictures. He definitely don't read.
Jay's fight talk, ladies and gentlemen. Just start there in the top right.
Good round.
Tasha's starting to sit down on her shots a bit more in this third round. Sorry to cut you off, mate. She's letting her hands go with a bit more venom, isn't she?
Yeah. She seems to have found a home for them. She's not just throwing them. She's landing these shots, whereas previously she was just throwing them. She's putting a bit in them as well, because she seems to have found a home for them, is what I meant.
Look, Habazin's movement's all lower. It's all in her hips. Now you like it when I move the hips, mate. So a bit of hip movement from Habazin's all she's got. The head stays on the line of center. So it's all well and good having the movement of the lower body, but if your head's staying on center, then it's just there to throw shots out all night. You don't need to think about it as much, do you?
Right, let's see where Medallia is.
As they come to lower ringside.
To be fair, she fought recently.
She fought against Persoon, but it was stopped in the seconds because of an accidental head clash. So it was a no contest.
Yeah,
but she has fought.
Yeah, MJ in the ring. Pat, that's right. We'll watch that one after the.
I'm just waiting on them coming in now.
Last fight on both cards haven't gone the A-side way. Cheers, Pat. Yeah, how many rounds in are we now? Is that the end of the third?
Yeah, this is round 4 here. As Victor Lachlan admonishes the Habazin corner for something. If anyone's got any audio on it, if you can tell us what that was about, because he definitely made a point of stopping the fight. He's coming to senses to do that. So we enter round number 4. Tasha
evenly matched.
In that third round, Tasha was starting to find a home for her power shots more. She was sitting down on her punches more in that third round, having a lot more success, wasn't she, Jay?
Yeah.
You know, it's
right.
She's on wobbly legs here.
What a
Tasha's
shot!
Moving in. Oh, and again, head and body combinations from Natasha Jonas in the fourth.
Jay's throwing every shot. Jay's Fight Talk throwing every shot here.
Only
Joe Gallagher's got his water bottle ready for spraying in the ring.
If Tasha and Medallia win,
it's going to be a good Christmas in the Jay's Fight Talk household.
It's not.
No? Shit Christmas. Awful. Tasha's been caught on the inside again by an uppercut. Now a body shot from
She's holding on there. She might have got rid of a lot of her energy there, boys.
Good round.
No, mate, that sneaky uppercut on the inside, Tasha fell into Habazin after that.
And Habazin's recovered.
Yeah.
Tasha looks
spent. Well, she moved out of the way of that hook well, but she's just eaten another 2. Tasha blown her load a bit too early in this fight. She's hanging on now towards the end of the 4th.
Yeah, I think she went
too hard
there when she hurt. I think she's kind of spent a bit of energy.
She'll get it back though.
Yeah, as we get national anthems in.
Touch the gloves at the end of the 4th. There's respect in this one between the 2 women in Liverpool. Deep breath with her mouth open though from Tasha as she sits on the stool.
Good shot.
That right hook was beautiful.
I think if she'd have caught her with her left, it'd have hurt her more. Even though she's right-handed, but she will go in the opposite way, won't she?
Yeah.
So she'd come on to it.
Tasha already had a shot.
Do you see what I mean? Watch. If she'd have hit her with the left, she'd have been coming onto it. But what a shot!
That's funny.
But yeah, I think she went a bit too hard there. Right, Akhmadaliev as well. I think they should just be about round 1 now. Let's have a look. Not fat. Yeah, here we go. Have you got it on, Sam?
Yeah, I have. Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on it. There we go. Game on in Monaco, Pat says.
Round 5.
I just still can't believe that we're watching 2 different main events. I don't actually know. I just realised he's got he's not there.
Who do you think's going to win? Akhmadaliev's going to win, isn't it?
Yeah, he should do. I think he'll win a points decision, but he's more than likely going to stop him. According to
stop him, mate.
Yeah, I do like MJ. He's a good fighter.
Yeah, really good. Let's see what Jonas has got left then, eh?
Yeah, turning into be a good little scrap, this one. It's been a good night of fights in general.
It has. It's been decent. It's been a tough watch in terms of having to split screen and jump from device and channel to channel. I think they could have made this a lot easier for the fan experience, but the fights themselves have been all right, haven't they?
Oh, yeah, 100%. Right, MJ's underway in Monaco.
These girls are throwing down. Tasha's getting caught. Habazin's getting caught.
Yeah, it's a good fight, man.
Really good. Nip and tuck. I don't want to see Tasha fight Lauren Price. I think Lauren Price is too fresh. I think Tasha.
I know what you mean. At this stage, it's a tough fight for her, man. Definitely.
Surely depends on money, doesn't it, though? Because that's what she's doing it for.
Yeah, look, go and get paid, Tasha.
All day. I just don't like it for her. I just don't like the fight for her.
Yeah, she's 40 years old.
I know. And what's Lauren Price? 30, 31.
Not actually too sure. Plenty of action on in the night too. If I can get myself out of bed, I'll maybe cover some of the.
I'm going to try and get up for UFC and fights, but you know, it is what it is. It's a tough.
The Covington main event will be on at about 5:30. I think that's manageable for me.
Yeah, I can do that one. Just get up at 5 with a coffee. But 2 might be tough for me.
Yeah, I'll probably not get those. If Lauren Price takes a victory, does Shalom dare to roll the dice and let Sandy Ryan fight happen? Nah, he won't do that. Not before he's done the Tasha fight. I don't think. I could be wrong though.
What's he letting? What were he doing there? Why were he letting him go on? Victor Loughlin makes some weird decisions sometimes. Viewers have got Tasha Jonas 5-0 up. I haven't. Yeah. I've got it 3-2.
Yeah, I know what you mean, Pat. Yeah, no, I don't see them in any world letting Sandy Ryan get to fight her personally, but. Yes, Luca. MJ winning the first round in Monte Carlo for me.
I can't say I scored it, but I'd probably give him it even if I had my eyes closed, to be honest. I like him, same as you.
Yeah, MJ's the boy. I do want to just see him fight Inoue, though. That's the one I want to see. We'll move to that one after. Yeah, Sandy's a tough out for Price, definitely, especially with the punching power, Pat.
Yeah, I think Sandy's a bit too slick for Price. Price is a bit more...
And bangs as well. Sandy can bang.
Yeah, Sandy bangs. Definitely.
Right, then we're over halfway through this. Luca agrees as well.
The same as everybody else. I think it's a lot closer than the other people have got it. I think the power lies with Tasha, but her opponent's taking everything she's hitting her with and coming back.
Body shots in that round by Tasha.
Say again.
There's some good body shots in that round by Jonas.
Great shot, that, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Followed it with a left hook to head as well and a right hook. That was a great combination. She's a good technical boxer, Tasha Jonas, isn't she? Her fundamentals are really good.
100%.
You can see her amateur pedigree shine through, even in the professional ranks, how slick she is with her hands. Even though she's a power puncher, she can't half box as well.
Yeah, 1,000,000%. Look, Lloyd, the viewer scorecard have got it as 5 or 6-0 to Jonas, but it's probably harsh on Habazin that, to be honest with you.
It's probably more like 4-2, something like that.
Yeah, here we go then. Tasha trying to step it up a little bit.
Oh, wicked body shots again. But Habazin's still there.
Yeah, I don't think she's going to go anywhere, Habazin. I think Tasha's landed some of her best shots on her, and she's still there.
Yeah, she don't want to be putting a lot into them because she'll run out of gas, won't she? I thought she'd done early with the first knockdown. But Habazin has well and truly recovered from that, hasn't she?
Yeah, 100%. Good fight, though.
Great fight.
How are we getting on with Murajan?
End at second. I didn't see a minute of it.
Oh, God. They're all winging punches in. MJ and Espinosa.
Yeah, but I think MJ's coming off with the better of the exchanges from the highlights anyway.
Yeah.
He's sort of tucking up and countering. I'll tell you what. Check my echo.
Comfortable for MJ, not caught fire. Cheers, Luke. Yeah, I'm going to flick straight over to a new stream for MJ. Hopefully that one's still going when this Jonas fight finishes. That would be ideal, but look, if it's not, it's not. I've got no time for her nor Watchalong for the way that they've scheduled tonight. It is silly though. Like, I wanted to watch MJ and Jonas.
So did I. We were planning to watch them.
Yeah, well, yeah, I just don't know why. But anyway, look, it is what it is. MJ need to level up, let his hands go a bit. DJ Pat says, just going into round 3, I think, in Monaco. We've just finished 7. Obviously, they're 3-minute rounds, the Monaco fights. Yeah, we'll go straight over to the MJ stream at the finish of this Natasha Jonas, Ivana Habazin fight.
Which is great, by the way. It's absolutely great.
Had a record week on the SW Fight Hub channel this week, so massive thanks to everyone that's tuned in. Luke said Espinosa's hurt on the MJ fight. I'm going to go and watch this for a second.
Yeah, he's got his shit back together now, though. He was hurt, but it seems all right now.
Yeah, it seems to have steadied the ship.
Just as I said that, he puts him on his ass. Just as I said.
I was literally about to say he steadied the ship.
Is he going to recover? Ooh. Tell you what.
Only Casemiro stopped him so far. John Real Casemiro.
MJ going through the gears, mate.
MJ's a problem, man.
That wasn't a knockdown. He gave it as a knockdown. He missed him and fell on his face, didn't he? Maybe not. He's getting counted out. Ooh.
Yeah, no, he's hurt. Don't think he wants any more Franco Espinosa, I mean. Jesus, MJ leaving himself a bit exposed. Oh, man, big shots. Man, that's a firefight.
Isn't it just?
Man, MJ's just winging at him. Man, they are letting leather go in that one. MJ is just firing, man. Espinosa badly hurt, trying to hold on. Yeah, he did, Luke. I'm just watching the exchanges in the pocket. Oh, man. Ah, yeah, stopped it. MJ just knocked him out.
That'll do for me, brother.
Wow.
What a performance, eh?
Yeah, told you, man. MJ is the man. We need to see him in Inoue, man. That's the fight. Have to see the Inoue fight. I'm the biggest campaigner ever. Jay will tell you, I'm the biggest campaigner ever for MJ Inoue. I've been banging the drum about it for even before started the channel and everything like that. He is the biggest threat to Inoue at 122 pounds. There's zero doubt in my mind. That I'm not saying he beats Inoue now because that's a different proposition. But what I'm telling you is that he had an off night against Marlon Tapales in his only career defeat. He had an off night. Look,
he did, but
look, and he lost at the end of the day, and he lost, and he will, Pat, he will, and I'm not brave enough to say that MJ beats Inoue or anything like that, but I'm brave enough to say that he causing more problems than Dehaney and Goodman and Lewis Neri. But anyway, we're into round 9 of this Tasha fight then now. To be fair, Luca, Jay's had more of an eye on the Jonas fight than I have. I was watching MJ for a couple of rounds.
It's a tough fight, but
Tasha got caught there. Both of them did. Wow, them exchanges were wild.
Trading out there.
Well, Eddie Hearn's riding the Inoue ducking MJ bus, isn't he, Pat? Look, I don't know. I'm not going to call Inoue a duck because I absolutely love the guy, but that is the fight, man. Like, fight MJ.
They should make that fight now. They've both got nowhere else to go, really, have they?
Nah.
Habazin got caught then. Quick turnaround. Why don't they get a new AMJ December?
Get it on for Christmas Eve.
2 weeks, man. Loads of time. He barely broke a sweat tonight. I think we're coming into round 9 for Tasha now.
No, we're at the end of 9.
I thought that was the end of 8, no?
No, coming into the final round here. MJ's been mandatory for Inoue. They've gone, WBA, isn't he, Pat? WBA mandatory, and Goodman's WBO or IBF, I can't remember. But MJ's, he's WBA interim champion now after beating Espinosa there. Yeah, MJ's a problem, man. No matter what way you look at it. Tenth and final round then, coming up in Liverpool. We're probably going to see Anne Still, but look, never trust anything until we see it. That's the motto we live by over here. And then that's the UK. Well, I'll say the UK. The MJ was Monaco, wasn't it? But that's the normal time boxing done with. But we've got Jaime Munguia versus Serace, Raul Curiel stepping up against Alexis Rocha. Any UFC fans, Colby Chaos Covington, we will cover that one. That'll be on around about 5:30 a.m., 5 a.m.-ish on in the morning. I'll get up with my coffee to cover that one. The main event anyway, Colby Covington against Joaquin Buckley. I am interested in that one. Look, Pat Jonas is ahead, I would say, but it's probably going to be given wider than what it actually is. So Habazin's given a good credit. I think the Inoue fight is in the US. It's going to be Picasso. Picasso's fighting actually on the Munguia on the card later. David Picasso, Alan Picasso, Ray David, I think his nickname is. I watched him a few months ago. He won't beat Inoue. Or he won't give Inoue any problems, should I say. I know what you mean, Lloyd. I think, but they're going to do Junto, aren't they? Though it should be MJ in April in the US, then Junto. But I guess if MJ beats Inoue, you lose the Junto fight. So it would make sense to fight Picasso, and Picasso has more of a name in the US probably, or he's more marketable, should we say, in the US. So that probably plays into his favor as well. But yeah, here we go. Last little bit of the Natasha Jonas.
Great.
Habazin fight is now
Natasha
over.
Jonas, that fight for me, and yeah.
Jay scored it 11-0 to Tasha Jonas in a 10-rounder.
12, to be fair. She got 2 10-6s in that fight as well.
4 good exchanges to finish the fight. We'll let you know the judges'
scorecards. She loses a point on my scorecards for going back to a Joe Gallagher corner by default. I'll take a point off her for that. But no, good performance. Yeah. So it's the Lauren Price fight next.
Yeah, well, luckily for them, there was no hiccups for either girl, as providing Tasha gets the fair decision, which I would imagine that she most definitely will. But yeah, all the boxing's done by sort of 11:15. That's quite rare. We normally get a little bit later than that, don't we?
Yeah, we do. It's refreshing. I'm going to go take my dogs out on field and have an early night. Get ready for the fights later. Oosh.
Yeah, definitely. I'll probably just cover the main event of the Covington one.
Yeah, in fact, I need to set my recording now.
It's a 3 a.m. main card start time, and it's a 5-fight main card, so you're looking at 5-ish probably.
You're looking at between 5 and half past, aren't you, probably?
Yeah, I would say so. I'll be up at 5. I know it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fight main card.
Yeah, so you're talking half 5. Wait a second, it finishes at 3. That's prelim, so where's main card?
Yeah, main card starts at 3.
So why is my
Tasha is celebrating before her?
It's not on my planner. It's showing cricket.
Strange.
TNT 2.
I must move to TNT 1 or something.
Don't know. I've got the Munguia fight, and it's not showing UFC. It's showing prelims, but I can't find the. That's weird. Prelims are there at 3, at 1. Sorry, 1.
Just waiting on the official cards here, Pat. Sorry, they're being read now. Obviously, we're muted, so not going to know the full, but we'll be able to see who wins, and it will be Jonas, barring some kind of disaster.
It's already won. It's done.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, I can see her hand is raised now. Yeah, Natasha Jonas has won. Whatever the MJ calling Inoue out and calling him ducking. Yeah, look, I would be doing the same if I was MJ too. Pat, 100%. That's trying to goad him into the fight, because that's where the biggest amount of money is to be made if you're MJ and Hearn and all the rest of it. And MJ does have a chance to beat Inoue. Inoue will be a favorite, obviously, but he's
It's on at 6 on my planner. 6 a.m. action from UFC Fight Night, Amalie Arena, Florida. So what? The prelims are on at 1 and the main event starts at 6. Get the hell out of here. I'll just record everything before that. It's planner must be messed up. Because that's just weird, isn't it? It'll record anyway. So I'm going to get up at 5. Well, that's not a bad parlay, is it, mate?
Yeah, good work there. Jay's fight tough. Everything he did was responsibly, so he's done well there. Let's have a look. Nice. Let's see what they do with Jonas and Price here then after this short advert break, and then
they'll face them off, won't they?
Well, yeah. Let's see if there's or we get an announcement. Let us know, anyone who's got volume on, if they give us some form of fight date or announcement. I'd imagine they would have had something. Tasha's getting interviewed in the ring.
She's just thanked me, I think. I think that's what she was doing. Just
thanks to Jay's Fight Talk for carrying the live watch along. Much appreciated, Jay.
Motivated her to dig deep, knowing that we were doing a watch along.
Yeah, look, Pat. Of course, Eddie's gonna say that, but
he has to say that. But he knows deep down. But I don't think MJ does beat in a way.
I think it's 65-35 in Inoue's favor, but
I agree.
Maybe 60-40. MJ is good though, but because he has one split decision loss,
MJ's got as good a chance as anybody as beating Inoue. He's a very good.
We need to see it though, man, and do it. Yeah, do it in Japan, do it wherever. As long as we see the fight, man. Like, come on, let's get it on. There's Sky's schedule. So they got Munguia tonight, Usyk Fury on box office next week, Simpson versus Woodall at the start of January, Azim Lipinets at the start of February.
It's packed.
Natasha Jonas is the WBC and IBF welterweight champion now.
Fantastic story to say that she retired as well. Say that she retired and came back. She had a terrible stoppage loss, didn't she?
Yeah.
And she's never really been hurt since, has she? Really?
No, she hasn't.
So that's a great comeback.
Fantastic. Much credit to her for that.
Yeah. It's a great story. Fantastic story.
Right, we'll see what they do with regards to call out. Yeah, thanks very much for everyone who's tuned in, by the way, tonight, and thanks to the new subscribers as well. Thanks to the long standers that continue to tune into the content. It's greatly appreciated. Massive week. I know I've said it a few times tonight. Next week for Usyk Fury 2. We've got all sorts planned. Obviously, the No Punch, but we've got an end of year awards coming the following week as well. We'll do our Fighter of the Year, Trainer of the Year, so on and so forth. That will be the following week. So yeah, much appreciated. Kim Jonas won. The fight's over now. She won via a decision. She did so. Yeah, sorry about that. But he's subbed. Thanks very much for that, Kim. Much appreciated. Good to have you with us. We do this most week, well, pretty much every weekend. Potential for Dillian White tomorrow night if I can get back in time as well. But yeah, we do this for pretty much every fight night, so much appreciated. MJ's manager, Kornilov, saying either or fight MJ or drop the belt. Yeah. In a way, he's going to get tied up with all his mandatories over that as well. Yeah, we'll stay on for just a hair longer, Pat, until they do this face-off. But thank you very much, as always, DJ Pat over in Sweden for tuning in. Good man, Kieran. Thank you very much for that, my friend. Enjoy your Saturday evening. Look, we'll after we leave in a couple of minutes, we'll be back around about 5 a.m. UK time for a watch along of the UFC main event. Colby Covington, Joaquin Buckley. We do cover mixed martial arts as well as boxing. Boxing is our bread and butter week. We cover more boxing than we do anything else, just because that's our kind of main passion, shall we say. But we do love a bit of UFC as well, don't we, Jay?
There we go.
They're doing the face-off now, are they?
I'm going to mute. Let me mute.
Yeah, you can give me some... Doesn't look to be too much bad blood there between Jonas and Price. There's not much selling going on. No, Jay's wearing an interesting expression. I can't wait to hear what we get back from this.
So the conversation said, they said, Lauren, have you got anything to say to Tasha? And she said, have a good Christmas, have a good camp. I'll see you next year. Natasha Jonas said, be careful what you wish for, be careful what you ask for. And then I can't remember what Lauren Price said. She said, Lauren Price said, I'm too young, I'm too quick, I'm too good. Tasha said, that's what Terry Harper said.
They're still going at it here. They actually are going at it a little bit here.
They're finished. She's getting photos with Gallagher and that. Then Lauren Price said, I'm not Terry Harper. Tasha Jonas said, you're not much better than Terry Harper either. And that were it. She stumped her with that one, I think, because Lauren Price went, all right, we'll see. So, yeah, bit of spite there now.
Well, look, I wasn't expecting that. So, fair play to the
Who's had a better night tonight, Eddie or Ben?
Well, let's just break it down then for a minute before we go off. So Eddie's night consisted of Gary Cully getting beat. He promotes Gary Cully. Lou DiBella Terramona's won in round one, wasn't it? Or was it round 1 or 2? Can't even remember. Anyway, he won very early. He actually looked pretty good, to be fair. Maxie Hughes beat Gary Cully. There's a matchroom defeat. Beatrice Ferreira won solidly, so that was good and still. Chev Clark beat as a big favourite against Mosquera, and then MJ winning. So you'd have to say on balance, pretty bad night for Matchroom. Obviously MJ and Beatrice doing the business, but Gary Cully losing and Chev Clark losing is a bit of a dagger to Matchroom.
Ben Shalom had one loss.
Yeah, you look at Boxer, not a great night for them, purely because
he had one loss though, didn't he?
Yeah.
Look at it. He had one home fighter losing, McKenna.
Yeah, but McKenna's been getting a big push from them.
Yeah,
obviously it would have been disaster if Jonas or Price lost, so it's not the worst thing in the world, but they're putting quite a bit behind McKenna, so that they're giving the chief support slot tonight, and so yeah, I would say who had the better night is quite a good question actually. It's probably not who had the better night; it's who had the least worst night, if that makes sense. Look, yeah, I'd probably say Ben had a better night if I had to say. I
think so, yeah, because I think he's had the opportunity to make. He's got a guaranteed big fight. I know the MJ Inoue fight is levels above what Jonas is, but for Ben and what Ben's doing in terms of his brand and boxer, and that's a pretty big domestic fight in terms of women's boxing as well. For all that could end up being on a Riyadh season or something. You never know.
Yeah,
it's a unification fight, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, so it's three out of 4 belts, isn't it?
3 out of 4. So it's
plus the Ring magazine. So yeah, look, most definitely. But yeah, we'll leave it there for tonight. As always, Mr. J's Fight Talk. Thank you very much for joining us. Ramblers in the house. Thanks, Rambler, for tuning in. It probably was. I can't imagine Cully being extended at Matchroom.
If it wasn't, it is now.
I can't imagine him sticking with him. He looks like he's not quite at that level. Gary Cully, it has to be said. Look, we'll be back in the early hours for the UFC main event watch along. Look, if I'm feeling it and I don't sleep too well, I may do Munguia or Curiel, but I'm not going to make any promises.
I won't. I'll be
on that one.
I won't do that.
Yeah, look, I'm not going to. Obviously, keep an eye out for Usyk Fury 2 fight week next week. We're going to go big on that one. Lots to come. Over on No Punches Pulled Tuesday. We've got prediction shows coming out of our ears as well, reacting to weigh-ins, press conferences, all the rest of it. So if you haven't already hit the subscribe button, please do. Thanks to Rambler Kieran, DJ Pat, Luca, Lloyd Hernandez for joining us and interacting on this particular live stream. So yeah, more of the same. We will definitely be live and direct here for Riyadh season card next week. The last big card of the year. I know Puma Martinez is fighting on New Year's Eve over in Japan. Ryan Garcia, I think, is in some form of exhibition. Look, if I'm free, I may have a look at it because it'll be on in the middle of the day because it's in Japan. So yeah, I'm not ruling that out. I'm not saying Usyk Fury 2 is going to be the last watch along of the year. I'm gutted that we're not doing a new A Goodman on Christmas Eve, because that was going to be
ready for that,
absolutely perfect. And I'm probably not going to make the rescheduled date now because it's on some random Friday in January. But hey, look, it is what it is. But yeah, we'll catch you. I don't know when we'll next catch you. We'll catch
Tuesday,
you in the early hours in the morning. Then we'll be back on Tuesday for. Monday for the review show. We'll have.
We're on every day next week. You'll catch us.
Yeah, every day next week we'll be there.
And then I think we've got tomorrow off the day, and then Monday we're back at it for Fury Usyk fight week.
Yeah, most definitely. Do you know what, Rambler? On any other given day I would, but I've got a busy day tomorrow, so I need some sleep tonight. But we'll be up for the UFC one, and I may do the main event, Rocha Coriel. I'll just see how I'm feeling. I'm going to set an alarm for it, but can't stay up all night for it, unfortunately, my man. But yeah, Jay, top man, thanks for that, and everyone, thanks for tuning in all night. We'll see you first thing in the morning.